SPACs now are dirt cheap. They've been hit by deleveraging. If you want, I don't like to give investment advice, but if you want investments if you want to be able to sleep at night, SPACs, there are SPACs out there where the trust funds invested in T-bills or other government securities where the absolute worst case yield to maturity is 10% or more. So they're great investments, even on an unleveraged basis. I only wish I had put all my money in SPACs about a year and a half ago.
Now, are any of the SPACs the targets of your activism, or is that a different, are you in them for different reasons?
It's sort of evolving into that because some of the SPACs, we just started a few months ago. It's not the same type of activism as you would use for an operating company or a closed-end fund, but some of the SPACs in this market, it's very clear that there's virtually no chance of getting a deal done. Just nobody has an appetite for equity, as the last panel, I think the last few panels have made abundantly clear. So if you have a SPAC with, say, a year, there's usually a 2-year time limit. So if, say, the SPAC's been around a year, there's a year to go, stock's trading at $9.10, there's $10 per share in cash, there's warrants out there that are only exercisable if the deal gets done. They're trading at 10 or 15 cents. Pretty clear that the odds are very, very slim there's a deal going to get done. So what we've tried to do is try to encourage the sponsors to wind up the SPAC early, and that's been the way we've used activism. We actually sued one company recently to force them to wind it up early. That hasn't been resolved. But that's the basic idea, is that you have this pile of cash and you want to get at it as quickly as possible. So if I owe you $10,000, I think you'd rather have the money today than in a year.
It's kind of ironic because a year and a half, 2 years ago, the knock on SPACs was that some of them weren't getting invested fast enough and they were in these low-yielding fixed income things, and now you're saying really that well, actually those may have been the best investments all along, and let's realize the potential in those.
The world has changed, as we all know.